p.m. Central Standard Time. That's what it should say. I need to move everything to 1 p.m. or Central Standard Time or 2 p.m. Eastern. It's time for our marketplace edition of Lessons Over Lunch with myself and Prophet Andrea. We'll be doing this. Let's see. We'll probably move it from Tuesday through Friday. Yeah, no, Tuesday through Thursday. Tuesday through Thursday. That's what we're going to do. So um, I'll be bringing Prophet Andrea up. Let me see. We also want to let you know that I probably need to I forgot to put my prophetic resources stuff up there. But anyway, it's time for Marketplace edition of Lessons Over Lunch. As you're coming in, let us know where you're coming from. We're going to be talking about how to sell online or some tips on selling online, I think, via social media, I think. Is that what we decided we would talk about today?
Yes. Tips how to sell online on social media. Absolutely. Because in business, you don't have business if you don't have sales.
Right,
You don't.
right. And again, sometimes as believers, we don't just, I think some church folk feel entitled, as Mr. J. Wright said yesterday, and then sometimes we feel like we don't know what to do with these people. But I want to remind you that I have the book, The Global Call to Marketplace Ministry. Wah, wah, wah. You should go get that online. We also have journal. I mean, we got a lot of stuff that goes with it. We got the focus journal and the teaching manual. We also have the Kindle version and the audio version of the book as well. So find that, the Global Call to Marketplace Ministry, find it online. But we're going to talk about selling online, just giving you some tips on how to sell online as a believer. We're going to remind you that it's okay. And yes, this is being sponsored by GICMP, the Global Institute of Church and Marketplace Profits, because marketplace profits, are business people or tend to be entrepreneurs, et cetera, et cetera. So we want to speak to that. That's what I am. That's what she is. So we're speaking to it. We're going to speak. Ooh, that's the wrong one. We're going to speak to it. And we just are going to get on here and chat a little and maybe potentially answer some questions as well. All right. So you have anything to say?
No, I'm in agreement. I'm excited for the topic. I think that and many of people that are called to entrepreneurship, maybe specifically those that are in service type of business, kind of tend to be, I don't say afraid to sell, but a little uncomfortable selling. So
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll be able to speak a little to the heart of the entrepreneur that's like, I don't, I'm a little uncomfortable selling, or I don't want to be too pushy. And even me at times, I'm still like, oh my God, it just comes with the territory of entrepreneurship. But then also sometimes I believe it's a mindset, because there was one time I heard you say something as simple as, like unsubscribe, like you'll get ads from like Bed Bath and Body Works or whatever, like all times a day, and you don't have an issue. But soon as a faith-based
Right.
entrepreneur sends you something, people tend to have an issue with it. So
Right. And so let's talk about that. That's a great way to start this off, because we're going to tell you how to sell online, how to sell on social media, all of that. But here's the question and what we're going to talk a little bit about before we lead up to that. Like she was saying, I have a robust email list where I have people who are on because of the prophetic. I have people who have bought products, and I also have people who are on because of, my business acumen or some of the business coaching. And then there's some people who will email back and say, "Oh, I'm getting a little bit of too many emails from you. Like, I'm supposed to care." You know, I'm like, what does that mean? You telling me that you're getting too many emails from me has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. If you don't want all of these emails, then unsubscribe. And a lot of times, I mean, what I always do, I do it about, at least twice a year, maybe more. I will remind people of why they're on my email list, what they signed up for, especially when they start getting a little bit, oh God, I want to say overzealous in their something. I don't know what to call it at this moment. But the point of the matter is, most of you or most people go to the store and you sign up. As soon as you get a receipt, guess what happens? They're saying, You're going to get an email from us. And again, a great brand to mention is, I guess is it Bath and Body Works or Bath and Body Works has, everybody's talking about Bath and Body Works candles and all this stuff. I heard somebody say, "Oh, I just wait for this to go." Even Rosemary Wimbush tells me that she waits for certain things to come out. I was like, really? I said, "Oh, I need to go and look because it's in my spam folder. I don't even see it."
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's, why is it okay for you to get emails from these huge retail outlets, but then when you get an email from a small business person or an entrepreneur who's faith-based, you get offended,
Right.
outside of that? So yeah, Lisa Morgan says they're so annoying, and they can be very annoying, but that's why like mine is in my spam folder. But if I want a deal, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go dig in that folder and find the deal. And so what we're saying is, it's okay as a faith-based entrepreneur. What's up, Alexis? It's okay to, you know, sell and to send out regular emails selling your product. There's nothing wrong with it. If people get upset about that, you need to explain to them how to unsubscribe. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't feel like you are hurting someone or causing pain to someone because you send an email to them.
Right.
Like, you signed up on my list.
Right.
You asked for this free prophetic product, or you asked for this special graphic design product. You know what I mean? What in the world? So now, again, this is geared toward those of y'all who are sales or who are entrepreneurs, or you're preparing to get ready to start that new business, or you have a business, but your sales are down. You don't feel like you're able to, you know, make ends meet or something, whatever. The point of the matter is, you're probably not selling. SELLING. You're probably down. Your receivables are down. Your sales are down, probably because you're not selling. And then sometimes, as a faith-based entrepreneur, I don't know, you get intimidated. But first off, church folk, they want discounts, but then they don't want you selling. I mean, what a dichotomy. Give me a discount, but don't sell to me in your email. Don't sell to me on social media. Folks, that doesn't even make sense.
Right.
So anyway, that's what we're talking about. We'd love to hear some of your comments as well, but we're going to talk about that. And Prophet Andrea was saying, I think, what, you saw me do that one day? I think, is
Yeah.
that,
So I think it was like on your emails, like you a nice way of saying unsubscribe then. It was business professional, but in a nutshell, she said everything she just said in a very business way. You're here because of X, Y, and Z. If you no longer wish to get them, just simply unsubscribe. And I think that's just it too. Sometimes people are, we're afraid of rejection or like loss of numbers or like loss of even followers on your Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. But what happens is it's really a way of weeding out those that are not, I guess, interested in that level of the product, whatever it is that you're selling. Because when I started sending more frequent emails, I was like, maybe some people are okay with the once a week prophetic encouraging newsletter that happened to have a sale or something at the end, as opposed to me sending out something maybe 3 to 5 times a week saying a different product or selling something or just a sales in general, right? So that also will weed out those who are your potential clients or prospects or whatever as you begin to talk about what you're doing more often. And I think that's it. We're can be afraid of the rejection, but what is the point of someone being on your email, on your follower, who's never really going to buy from you in the first place? And all they're looking for is that free information. Not that as a business owner, you don't want to, you give, but ultimately you're connecting for sales and business.
right, exactly. So let's talk about that. Okay, the definition, or let's say the point of having a business is to make a profit. The point of having a business is to provide a solution. If you're providing a solution for someone, whether whether you're a Christian or a sinner, guess what? The point is to make some money. The point is to make a profit, profit. And yes, there are prophets, prophets, who are called to profit, profit, in the marketplace outside of the church. That's just the way it is. There are those of us who also know we're assigned to help build the kingdom of God by building businesses that then fund the kingdom or fund different outreaches. And really, that's what you see when you look at GICMP and GICMP Ministries. GICMP right now is that for-profit institution, although there's some of our courses that are moving over to the ministry portion, that's the nonprofit. But then our convocations, all of that, those are nonprofit events connected to our nonprofit. But again, GICMP, they're like sister organizations. All right. So you got to understand that. But the point of the matter is, I also have, I do media. We've done media for years, and it is what it is. And so some people would say that I'm a marketing expert and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about marketing and how to sell online, social media, all that stuff for the next 3 months as we're getting out of this new year, probably Tuesday through Thursday. So that's what we're talking about. So you have any questions, let us know. But the first thing we're going to talk about are, I think I said 3 ways to simply sell online. It's a simple system that I created and that I say, which is, which one is it? Is it sell it, say it, and sell it again, or say it, sell it, and say it again? Say it, sell it, and say it again. 3 3 3s, 3 S's basically. Say it, sell it, and say it again. What is she talking about? Number one, you've got to say something. All right. So, what does that mean? You've got to talk about your business or talk about your product online. If you don't talk about your product, if you don't talk about your business, nobody's going to know about it and you will never sell. But the first thing is you've got to embrace the fact that you should speak up and say something. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. You have, once again, you have to say it. It's just like the person that's an amazing cook, right? They open up a restaurant, but no one knows they're there. Or you open up a business, a brick and mortar, and that's really even to do a brick and mortar and not say it. People have to know that you're there. You have to begin to put it out there and not be afraid to talk about yourself. There was a young lady years ago that I used to follow on YouTube called like Shameless Maya or something like that. And she took like a journey where every day she decided like, I'm going to shamelessly talk about what I'm doing every day, and I saw the benefits of, in her life, what that did years ago for her, just every day, simply saying what it was that she was doing. So that's like, I remember, and this is no offense to anybody that might be offended with the terminology, the word nappy, as it pertains to Black people's hair. I'm just going to say that because it was a hair conference I went to in 2006, the year before I opened up my salon. And it was in North Carolina. And sometimes, culturally, certain words are said not to be offensive just because how they grew up. And the man was just like, listen, if you're opening up your salon and you cater to, Black hair, he was like, every nappy head in your area need to know about you. And we were like, oh my God, he used the word nappy. But ideally, he was like, I don't care from old to the young. If that's your client, you see business cards everywhere you go. You can never talk too much about what you have to offer. And that's something that's stuck with me. So you carry your cards no matter where. I know, oh my God. But he did, and it always stuck with me. It was something I would laugh about, and I would think.
But it makes sense, though, doesn't it?
It makes sense, yeah, because you knew that is your client. If you know that your client are, Black women or whatever, or even depends on what you do, in the grocery store, at the church, at the mall, at the restaurant, in the beauty supply store aisle, everybody needs to know who you are. And that's how you have to be, even online with your stuff. You have to know whoever is your prospective client, they need to know what you're doing. If you are selling cakes, you need to be talking about selling cakes. Simple.
Right. I see this. Somebody said this is so timely. I'm running for county commissioner. Someone told me today I need to get louder. This falls in line with that. All right. And I don't see your name, whoever that is. For some reason, I don't even know where the link is. Where's the link so that we can see your name? But I agree. Now, you know what? It's just so funny. When I was in Nashville, I ran a few campaigns, or we did media for a few campaigns for politicians, and then I advise some people sometimes, but that's just it. People, yeah, you need to get louder if you're running for an office. Oh my gosh, you need to be loud as I don't know what. You need to be all over social media. You need an ad going on your social media page that targets the zip code of the people that you are running. You know that your audience. I'd be happy to set up a call with
Mhm.
you if you like, but I mean, I know exactly what needs to happen. But you got to target those people, and it's so funny. Even online on social media, particularly on Facebook and Google, it's way less expensive than what people know when you do it strategically. All right,
Mhm.
Chantel Paris, God bless you. So, but again, you've got to be able to understand, yeah, you got to say it first. Every single day I'd be saying, I am running for county commissioner seat in this particular district. I need your vote.
Mhm.
It's another great morning. And guess what? I'm reminding you
Mhm.
today, I'm running for office. I'm still running from office. I'm still fighting for you. Check me out. I mean,
Yep.
why not?
Mhm.
We get up there and say everything else.
Yep. I
So
agree.
yeah. So that's the first thing. Say it. So all right. My next number two is sell it. After you say what you do, after you say your business, after you say, what you're running for, county commission, whatever it is,
Mhm.
sell it. How do you sell yourself to the people who you're going to be serving in office? What are their pain points?
Mhm.
What don't they like about the current county commissioners? I'm just going to use her as an example because I can't,
Mhm. Mhm.
and
Mhm.
it's a great one to use. What got you so frustrated that you decided, you know what, I'm running for office. You know what, I'm sick of this. I'm running for office. Well, that's what your platform needs to be, and you need to be embracing that, like I don't know what, and saying that every time you get, you know what, you need to be saying, this crime rate is outrageous here. I believe I can make a difference, and I believe not only can I make a difference, but every believer out there, every mom out there, every dad out
Mhm.
there, every family out there who's concerned about our community, you can make a difference too. Vote for me.
Mhm.
See, selling is is a call to action. Many times, as people of faith, we are afraid, or again, we feel intimidated about doing a call to action online because we don't want people to feel like we're selling or overselling. How do you oversell? How can you oversell on your own page?
Right.
How can I talk about something too much on my page?
Right.
Just like people, I get all kinds of crazy stuff. Now, we're on all of our pages right now. We're on her page. She's got 2 or 3 pages. I've got 2 or 3 pages. One of my Facebook pages has 29,000 people. My YouTube page has, almost 10,000. The only thing we're not on it is Instagram. But the point is, um, how can I talk too much about what concerns me?
Right.
I can't. Unfriend me, defriend me, block me, because
Mhm.
I'm going to keep talking about what concerns me. All
Mhm.
right. But if this is how I make my living, this is what I do, guess what? You're going to hear about my courses. You're going to hear about my classes. You're going to hear about everything. Because what? I need butts in seats online. I need people to register for my courses because this is how I make a living, folks, through GICMP, the Global Institute of Church and Marketplace Profits, which we also have a media side as well. I mean, we have a full-time designer, but we only do branding now. They're like, don't come to me for a flyer. But if you want a campaign, a social media campaign, we can help you out. And we're good at that. But anyway, so you got to sell it. You got to sell, 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 sell. So you say it first and you sell it. What would you have? How was it for you selling? I mean, you did it well with your salon, but when you started transitioning to doing more faith-based coaching and mentorship, did you feel anxiety?
I did because at first I was like, okay, well, let me just do every class for free, and then I'll just sell the recording. Like let me let them in for free, and then I could just sell the replay.
That's
Or
sort of
let
a
me,
lead magnet, but
yeah, let me let them in, and then they could just sow an amount, and then I'll give them I had to get comfortable saying, this is the class. It's going to be $99 or 57, whatever that was for that workshop or that class. I had to get comfortable enough to understand that, because one of the things that you spoke was exactly what you said, probably in the middle of us talking just now, at my affirmation. I have to find it and repost it because it's fitting. You
Mhm.
declared you are a prophet of the Lord, called to profit, and you spelled it out, PROFIT, in your purpose. I have to find it. You said it exactly the same way
Mhm.
during my affirmation in 2019. So me coming to the full acceptance that God has called me to profit in my purpose as a prophet, and not worry about the fact that people are going to be like, for example, God help Dr. Bynum. You know what I mean? Like the slander he just went through for teaching a core
Ridiculous.
class, and then people just, not getting what that is. So yes, I did go through some anxiety. Oh my God, are they going to do this? Are they going to feel like this? And then I'm much bolder now, and it's kind of like, it is what it is. This is the chorus, and this is the thing, or whatever the charge is.
Mhm.
But yes, I did, because you don't want to be looked at like, I don't know, like how some people, because of course we know as believers, some people get the bad rap of, whatever, being, I don't know what to call it, but people not having a full understanding of free. Like you said, prayer is free, prophecy is free. Even like you said, you do advisements. The whole time you're not sitting there, thus saith the Lord, it's not that kind of thing. But
Mm-mm.
people, I think prophets more so too, get it a little bit more ridicule, because we know people always want to scream out false prophet, fraud, you're trying to take money. So learning how to separate the two. But I see some questions coming
That's a great
on.
question. Let me put this up here. What's up, Cassandra? God bless you. And well, here's the deal, Lisa. Her question is: so, how do you balance your feelings that the gospel is free to benefit people and keep your heart in a pure place about selling? I know I would struggle with that, but would you struggle at a company that's not faith based? I mean, would you struggle with selling cars to a Christian, even though the gospel is free and you might testify a little? I think that's it. So for me, the balance is knowing the difference. The balance is knowing, come to my church if you want prayer. Come to my church. I'm the apostle of a church. I founded a church. We have a whole staff. Every Sunday after church, we offer free prayer and prophecy. During the service, if God spotlights you to me, I may prophesy to you and all of that stuff. The gospel is free. Salvation is free. But the word also says a workman is what? Worthy of his hire. So that means my time costs something. We're freely giving this information out just because media is my background. She does media pretty well as well. We're here, we have time, we're doing it, we want to educate people. But that doesn't mean that because I'm a Christian, I've got to feel that I'm unpure because I'm talking about money. Well, we understand the word says the love of money is what? It's the love of money, um that will get your heart all messed up and perverted. But we also understand that it takes money to make the world go around. You understand? And so being able to understand the difference and being able to stand on your mandate and what you do is something different. And that's why I have GICMP and GICMP Ministries, because I'm clear that God told me to create an educational institute that educates prophets, uh, prophetic voices, apostolic voices, and really now fivefold ministers of the gospel. I'm educating you and credentialing you, to be able to move forward in your purpose, plan, and destiny, just like any community college or university would do. That's what we are doing, all right, at GICMP. Again, so I've labored for years. I should get the syllabus. We can show you the syllabus. The syllabus has 7,500 courses out there. So that's not free. You can get the word of God free from your pastor every day he or she preaches a sermon. That is what is free. Me saying come to Christ is free. But me saying, hey, I have a class that teaches you about sermon preparation, that's not free. Now, if you want it free, get it from your local pastor if they know how to put it together. They may not know how to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a great question. I hope that answered. And let's see some more. And then I was going to say, I see you, Rashina. I think Rashina, you're doing a great job selling now. I see a huge difference, and you should see the difference in your engagement now. Just the way that you're owning. This is what she's selling. I still haven't sprayed this thing. I think I should. I was like, look, I have it in my office because I was like, what if I need to spray and get tired? I'm afraid to do it right now, but maybe I will. This is supposed to
Energy,
give
right?
me energy.
Uh-huh.
It says empowered. I'm really afraid to do it. I'm a
Well,
little.
I did the sleep.
What does it taste like?
The sleep one would taste good. It was fine. It's supposed to. I don't have issues
Is
sleeping,
that
but
her saying 8 sprays? Let me see. I can't.
yeah,
But
you got to do
how
8
is it?
sprays under the tongue, and then you got to hold it for 5 seconds and then swallow.
What? What?
Empowered energy. But I was
What?
scared, and I knocked out. But Anaya said, "Mom, you were so asleep that I came in and got the phone
Oh,
charger."
you have 8. Really? Does that mean she has 8 of these? Is that what you're saying? Or are you telling me
No,
I just
8
have to go? What am I
sprays.
supposed to do?
Count
I'm
8
supposed to put it
times.
under my tongue? What?
Mm-hmm. 8. Yep. 8
Like 8
times. 8
times?
sprays. Yep.
That's
8.
ridiculous.
She's like, I'm not
Absolutely
doing it right.
ridiculous. But I'm gonna put it under my tongue.
Uh-huh. And hold
I
it for
got
5
water
seconds.
here and
No,
coffee
you'll
here.
drink the water and then it doesn't taste bad.
It doesn't? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it 8 times
Yep.
under my tongue.
Under your tongue. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then hold.
Oh,
So you gotta hold. See, it doesn't
I didn't
taste
hold
bad.
it.
That's all right.
Oh, it doesn't taste bad.
No, it's actually for energy, to promote energy with an over and
Rashina Lisa Morgan on Facebook. I don't know which Facebook page she's on because we're streaming like 4 different places.
right. So
Um,
Lisa Morgan has some
so
questions.
what's up, Apostle Chantel? But now I'm like, am I about to look? Am I gonna overdose because I have coffee over here
No,
too? No.
nope. But you'll complete every task probably before today is out. Maybe everything will be done.
So tag or let me put your name up here. Where'd you
Yeah,
put your
but
name? Let me put you
I think
up
she
here.
wrote it.
This
Yeah.
is Rashina. She's the one who's selling this stuff. We should give you a link so you should come on because you could talk about selling. Well, I don't know what you look
Yes.
like. How do you look right now, Rashina? Do you look decent?
I would
If
say I
you
think
if
I
you look,
have it. I can message it to her on Facebook in her inbox if she needs it, if she's all right to come on. Tell her to tell me and I can.
oh well, no, I just put it out there in the
You
thing.
got it? Okay.
I think I have it. Yeah.
She said she
You
need
can
me.
click on
You're
that.
right. I do need to be on your team. She said yes. All right. So get on this link right there that Apostle just posted.
Or you can get on there. We can talk about it. But I'm surely you've seen a difference in sales. Actually, we have to do some things with her. But I talk to the people I cover. If you have a business, I'm telling you to sell. Like Apostle Chantel, she clearly gets on her. She has a boutique. She gets on and sells. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Not sell? So again, the first thing is say it, sell it, and then the last thing is say it again.
That's right.
I guess you can inbox her and send it to her. I don't know what she's looking like today.
All right,
She might be outside walking, but it's a
It's
little bit
sunny
chilly
now.
now.
It's cold today. I was like, I'm learning what cold
It's
looks
chilly
like
here.
now.
So
Chilly.
anyway, so that's what it is. You got to say it again. And when we say it again, that's essentially follow up. Follow up is key. You've got to follow up. And following up means online. Now, remember, I told you statistics show, and it's been proven that as a business person or as an entrepreneur, you really need to post at least twice a day online on your social media pages and platforms uh, for people to remember you and all that kind of stuff. You understand? you have to do it. Or, or some of you, if you're great on offline, then it is what it is. All right. She must not be ready.
I sent it to her. I inboxed it to her. So,
Or maybe she's listening halfway or something. All right. So that's it. Say it, sell it, say it again. And Rashina, if you don't get on soon, we're going to get off. But I just wanted to, so she could talk to us about this empowered, or what do you call these things? Vitamin sprays or something? I don't know. When I first started doing it, I was like, hey, what's that? How's that help?
right.
She's funny. And the next thing you know, she's online with like 5 different holding boxes of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny. But all right. So that's the basic line. But we're going to be on here Tuesday through Thursday, just encouraging you in the marketplace, particularly as Christian or believers. We want to empower you. We want to encourage you. We can help those that we'll help those of you we need to help. But some of you probably are not, well, let me not say that. Now she does, what do you do? She does advisements for business folk.
Business folk, and then I don't know if future commissioner is still on, government officials as well. I mean, I'm like, she needs to get with us. We could probably really do her whole marketing campaign, for what she
Right, because
needs.
she's actually helping
She's
someone right
running.
now. So again, I believe as business people, you need an intercessor on staff, and you need a prophet on staff. If they're 2 in 1, that's great. But you need somebody who can see past where you are. You need somebody, if you're in the middle of a conflict, who can speak to the conflict and help. And that's more than prophecy, folks.
Right.
They've got to have the capacity to help. And sometimes, your average pastor doesn't necessarily have the capacity to help you in that way. We're not saying don't go to your pastor. We're not saying we don't love our pastors, but we're saying sometimes pastors can't do certain things. All right. Any questions out there before we get out of here?
Let me
Or
make think
anything
about
else?
those who might even, because I know you attract a lot of authors, potential authors, aspiring authors as well. And I remember one of the campaigns that you had were helping someone with releasing their book. Maybe it was over the summer, with that project they had, when you did the design, their cover, all that. And one of the benefits that they were able to get was Apostle had assigned me as their prophet to pray their book through their sales. Remember that? And then they had like a hold up or something like that. And I took that day to pray for them, and then it broke. So we really believe in, just, prophets
Using
and
prophets.
at their ability and in our business in the marketplace, as well as for authors and stuff like that as well. So
Oh, look, it looks like Rashina's coming in. Let me see. It's a black screen right now. Before I pull you up, let me see what you look like. I'm not going to bring you up with.
She forwarded it back to me. Maybe it's not working. I don't know.
But I see her, or she just needs to, or she's going to come back. You sent her one too?
I copied what was in here. I think
it's right now. Now you just need to turn your screen on, because we see RF. Now you know how to turn your video on? Rashina?
Hopefully she can hear. Remember that thing where people.
And then did you check your audio? I'm going to pull you up and see if we can hear you.
Okay.
Hey, can you hear us?
Audio.
I think so.
She has to fix her audio. Fix your audio. You just flipped it. Oh, what is she doing? Can you hear us? All right, bear with us, folks. You might have to log back out and make sure you do your audio. Do it one more time.
The audio.
But we'll do that. Good to know book. Awesome. What else? All right. Nobody has any questions. So what we say it, sell it, and say it again. Say it, sell it, and say it again. I challenge all entrepreneurs to say it and sell it at least twice on your page. In between your jokes and in between your encouragement, which is good as well. Say it, sell it, and say it again. Now, if you're a dentist or an attorney or Let's see. There's certain people that we can work with, or that I can work with to do some of your social media management, because we have some things that help you. There's also a little link up there that you can click on as an entrepreneur if you need some help. Is she coming back, or what'd she say?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that's it. Best advice. Let me see. Best advice for transitioning from part time to full time salon expertise in a new city. We shall let you answer that.
Okay, so best advice for transitioning from part-time to full-time salon expertise in a new city.
Whoa.
So, would you be owning the salon, I'm assuming? So you're saying you work part-time, but you're going full-time and you're doing it in a new city. I just want to make sure that's what I'm reading
Yeah,
clear, right?
clarify with us.
Yeah, clarify so that way I'm like, are you like relocating, like
She's
picking up your
watching
whole
on
life?
YouTube.
Hmm?
I'm saying she's watching on YouTube. I'm just telling people
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, are you like picking up your whole life and moving to a whole new city, or is it like from one county to the next, meaning like not a huge big distance? Because change is good. It's scary. Transition is scary, but sometimes it could be one of the best things you could ever do. From that. Oh my God, there's so much that I would ask you, Ari.
Wow. Oh my
I mean,
goodness. You might need a
yeah,
whole session, but let's
yeah.
go. Oh, she
You own.
owns. All right.
Oh,
Is it the same state or different state or same city, adjoining counties? What is it? We're
right.
looking at your answers.
Hmm.
We'll show that. Oh, let me tell.
Second salon in a new city. So you're keeping your other one.
Oh, wow.
So it's
Really?
like a part two, not I'm now in Tulsa. Okay. So you don't have the previous salon, is what I'm hearing. I think you're. Oh, that. Wait, did I meet you? Are you the one with those sister locks in Tulsa? We spoke. I think I spoke to you at TPTI. I think that might be who that is. Okay. Um. So I'm now from Tulsa, second salon in a new city. Yeah, there's so much that I could say to that. I guess what you did where you were, you would do it there. And if you were successful there, then you would keep the same thing. I just it's kind of hard to enter that. It's such a blanket, not a blanket statement, but my tips would be if you're partner with my sister back home. Oh yeah, we need to. You want to book a session?
Hmm.
you want to? You want to?
But are you? But are you? Okay, she's partnered with her sister back home, but she's starting something new in Tulsa. Is that what we're
Yeah,
saying?
she starts in the new in
But she still has a
Tulsa.
brand. I mean, you can tell her the basics.
Right. You definitely want to make sure that if you're going from part time to full time, you want to make sure that you're, of course, branding open a year now. Also, you're open already. Okay, so you're currently open. Now you're doing it full time. You used to do it part time. Are you wanting to increase your clientele, I'm assuming? And if you're working by it all depends on what you want. You always want more clients, but that more clients may not necessarily be it either. It could be increasing prices that make a benefit. It's got to know what is your goal. Is the goal to work smarter, not harder? Is the goal to get staff or to work alone? It all really kind of depends. But at the end of the day, you need those clients in there. You want your, I mean, we could we can really I can give you a lot of advice, but ultimately say it, sell it, say it again. So if you specialize in locks, I think you might be the one who does the sister locks, I feel, but I'm not sure. I think we did have a brief conversation when I was there, if you're who I'm thinking about. So just like I gave that analogy up front with the guy telling me every person that I saw, whatever, same thing with you. Every person you see in Tulsa with locks, they need to know who you are. If sister locks are your specialty, everybody in Tulsa needs to know who you are. Cards, everywhere you go. There's never a moment where you're not on. So that's what would be my advice to you as a stylist. I always say you have to dominate where you are. Where I was in my county, if people mention loose natural hair, it was Beauty for Ashes Salon. It was not a secret. Everyone knew that is what we did, and people would see other people. I'm like, oh my God, you go to Andrea's, right? Even though my salon was called Beauty for Ashes because I dominated that. I'm big on dominating. an area. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't see anything coming in else. But Ari, reach out. I would love to do some business advisement with you, to be honest. As a matter of fact, we can even do a 15-minute discovery if you like. All right. And then we can take it from there. But I would love to I was able to run the last 4 years I was in business. I was able to gross over 6 figures the last 4 years, even myself as an individual stylist. And then with my staff, it was multiple 6 figures. No, I'm by appointment only and now have more time to offer micro. And that's what I thought. I would love the opportunity to do that. I'm telling you. So get with me, message me, and I can send you that link for that discovery. So you could be an open testimonial, seriously, of how I don't know what you make now, but how I was able to get you to that 6-figure marker and above as a beauty professional, because it is definitely possible. Okay.
Surely. All right. That's it. Great. That was a great something online. All right. Let's see, Rashina, if your audio is there. Although you have red, you're very little out. What do you call it?
Test,
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
testing.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Now you
Oh,
have green bars. So that means you're in a good place now. What's up?
how's everybody doing?
We're great. How are you?
Yeah, I am doing good.
You're doing good. You saw me taking your stuff, or what is this called? Vita
Scared
spray?
that
I was like,
that's
what in the world? Because
B12.
I don't. Oh, it's B12. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I took your B12. We'll see what happens. Although I didn't let it. I don't know if I let it sit long enough.
Like it. Yeah, so we have
So,
3 sprays. So one of them for sleep, and one is to help create you have, and they come in sprays. Take wherever you go, you can take them on airplane, pocket size. Um, that's why I'm in love with this spray.
oh, okay. You know what? It may work better with your headsets off because your headsets are going in and out. Do you know how to just put it on your phone or turn them off and see what happens?
Yeah, let's do that.
Or that's my
Hi,
other
can you
tip.
hear me?
Yeah, keep talking. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. Okay,
headset free.
headset free. See, we don't have to right, exactly. So what I like my tip for y'all when you're talking online and something like this, just use a landline or have a regular what you call it thing connected to it, or yeah, just your thing from here is fine if you speak up because when it's digital, that can go in and out depending on your Wi-Fi. So yeah, we hear you. So so you're selling. I mean, well, clearly you're talking a lot online on your
We
social media pages.
different a different company. They're big on wellness and wealth and relaunch season, so they're getting a lot of network marketers that want to promote the product they have set up. Is basically your own business for a certain amount. You can take that product and to speak if you want to make a profit off of it. With some other people, I'm excited about the movements. I've joined other companies in the past. I'm big on wealth,
Mm-hmm.
and teams are helping people create a sense of wealth at the same time. So when they came out with the other side, the bad side is real estate, Turo, the platform for all free. Like if you join, you get passes. So as you're building business, your health business over here, you have a educate yourself on creating more wealth. I'm enjoying the platform.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you got to make sure, I guess, well, because somebody was asking, wasn't somebody asking about whether or not it was good for children? Is that what it was?
Yeah, they said that they had a high energy child But I don't know if taking more energy would help someone who's high energy. So maybe when I said the sleep one they were talking, I don't know. They want to know if it's safe for children.
Well, I would say most kids that's the age of 6 and older, I would say, um, the drink, they already high energy, so I don't give them the
Right.
crave because I need them to eat. And so the only one that get paid is the dreaming, and they're
The dream one.
by 8:30. But and I don't really give
Okay.
them the full 8 sprays. They just need to get maybe 3 to 5 sprays because
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll remember that. Well, we'll have to have you come on another time and talk some more. But that's Rashina Ford, and she's going to put her information in the comment section, or you can find her in Inboxer. And that B12 is what I had earlier. Let's see, there it is. I used that earlier. This is from her. So I said, let me try it out. But thank you. You good? How's the weather there? It's chilly here. How's it there?
It's cold.
What's your definition of cold?
Well, we wake up, probably got a high of probably like 46. It's cold.
She's from Florida,
We
so
just
she wants to get.
left on the beach like 2 days ago. Now
I know it's bad, bad. No, but it's all good. Whatever. Some of y'all like that weather,
it's
but we
all
like
good.
it to be warm. Right. All right. Have fun. We'll see you later. Tell the family hello. Did I see Destiny behind you or earlier?
She just got in from school.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Hey, Destiny, what's up? You good?
Yeah.
Now she sell online. You should sell. She loved to sell online, so we got to get her something.
Oh yeah, we got to get her some products or something.
Yes, they got
Was school good today? Yes. Okay.
yes.
Just making sure. All right. See you guys later.
All right, later.
Bye bye. All right. Cool beans. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Say it, sell it again. Just like her. We brought her up so she could say it again because I basically said it, sold it, and that was good for her to say it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay to do stuff like that. Even me putting it on or whatever, that's great video. I don't know what it looked like today, but I'm just saying that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we're good. If you need Prophet Andrea for your not just hair business or any other business, you can inbox her to get her link. If you're a marketplace prophet, or you're called to the marketplace and you want to understand more about prophetics or marketplace prophetics, we'll put a new link up there in the description area, so you could potentially join us in the College of Prophets. It's $250 per month for 12 months, no matter whether you're in the church College of Prophets or the marketplace College of Prophets. Then we also have the College of Marketplace Apostleship, which is again $250 per month for 12 months. But we also teach you sales techniques. I tell you how to build courses online, all of that kind of stuff as well. And I think that is it. But above, if you just want some tips on how to say it, sell it, and sell it again, or say it again, you can click on that link to sign up for our business sales and branding information email list if you want to get on that. I think that's it. You got anything else to say?
No, that is it. That's it. Don't forget, tell them to say it, sell it, say it again. I'll say it again tonight before I go to sleep. I'll say something.
Right, exactly. You got to say it again. You got to say it at least twice, but
Right.
at least. So we'll see you. Oh yeah, we did the prophetic convocation. We did the recap yesterday with Prophet Katavia. It was good. And we'll do it again next Tuesday. And so we'll see you when we see you. Don't forget to like the page, like the post, and do share. And don't forget to click on those links and check us out. I think that is it. So again, God bless you guys. Thanks for joining us for Lessons Over Lunch, the Marketplace edition.